Today in this video, we're going to talk about why you should be using the business account for your Cash App, your Venmo, if you have a side hustle. Check it out. Hi, I'm Rhonda Burgess, and I'm a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and my firm is Southern Living Realty Partners. All right. This is another question this is another underwriter question that I want to address. I know a lot of people do a side hustle, right? You may do hair, nails, lashes. You may be a shade tree mechanic. You may be, I don't know. There's so many things that you can do as a side hustle. You may be baking cakes. You may be a seamstress. You may be, doing whatever. I'm always down with side hustle. I'm always down with doing your own thing on the side, okay? Please, in 24, please set up a business account if you're using those apps to receive money. If you're using, I think they got a Venmo for business, maybe a Cash App for business, whatever. I know you don't want to report that money. That's why you want them to pay you directly as an individual. But let me tell you how you screwing yourself. When it comes time for you to try to qualify, and all that money has been coming into a personal account, a personal Cash App, a personal Venmo, a personal Zelle, whatever the stuff is, I don't even know what they all call it anymore, but it's going into a personal account, and then you having that, when you withdraw the funds, it's coming into your personal account. Don't none of that income count. As an underwriter, I can't count it. Can't count it as income, because that's just people personally giving you money. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know. You could be doing anything. You could be selling exotic animals. I don't know what you're doing. But the problem is that as a personal app that you using the personal side of Cash App, you using the personal side of Venmo or whatever, and you having that deposited into your personal bank account. So when you come and you say, well, I make another $3,000 a month doing hair. Where is it? Show it to me. Out of that personal Cash App and the personal bank statements, that is not going to work. We are not going to count that. We are not going to count that. Now, true, you can use that money towards your reserves, your 2 months reserves. You could use that money, for your closing costs, down payment. But as far as monthly income to help your DTI work, ain't gonna happen. Listen, in 2024, if you running any type of business, set it up correctly as a business. I strongly suggest you go get your LLC. I strongly suggest that you do. Get your LLC. Be legit about your stuff. Get your LLC, get your business bank account, and get the business side of those apps, if that's the way you choose to receive money. I personally suggest you go get your Square or a Stripe account and really be able to accept payments as a business. If you want more for yourself in 2024 and you want to achieve certain things, like maybe you want to buy a commercial building. That's on my list for 24. Maybe you want to buy a commercial business for your salon or your event space or whatever. You want to buy a commercial building. You want to buy your first house. You want to buy your first investment property. You want to do whatever. Then you know what? Y'all got to quit playing small and get professional with it. Get you an LLC. There's a link in the description. I use who is it I use? Whoever it is. I'll have them in there. It used to be InkFile. They've changed their names, but I use InkFile. I even have them do my annuals, but do my, all my stuff. Because again, I got more, more money than I have time. So I'll pay somebody to do that. But you can do it. I mean, you can even set up an LLC yourself and then go get you a business bank account. Create your banking documents. Go to the bank. Get a bank account. Stop doing all this, commingling these funds, and then you all butthurt because we tell you your DTI don't work, and you up here claiming, oh, but no, I made $4,500 a month, in my cake business. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. So what am I? There's nothing I can do with that. You ain't filed taxes on it. And you have it all going into a personal account. So as far as we're concerned, you don't have a business. So there's no other income to count. You understand what I'm saying? Just make sure that you set your stuff up. If you are running any type of business, any type of side hustle, be legit about it and set it up correctly. Get your LLC, get your business bank account, get you the business side of all of these apps. Now, continuing along that same line. One other thing you need to do is get you an EIN number, an employer identification number, when you get that LLC. And let that LLC needs to be its own separate entity with its own Social Security EIN number so that you can do this right. Too many of y'all are trying to circumvent things to your detriment. If you had it set up right, a lot of that income could be counted. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those of you who still got a W-2 and you got and you got another hustle, you got a side hustle. Oh, you could make it work. But so many of y'all don't want to do the simplest of stuff. EINs are free. If you really press, you can do your own LLC. I've done my own. I have a C Corp that I did that all by myself. I'm just reading. I went to the Secretary of State website in whatever state you in. Go to Secretary of State, do it, pay the filing fee, do it yourself, pay the filing fee, and rock on. But come on, let's legitimize all of this in 24. Not only that, not only do you need to legitimize it and set it up right for your finances, but you need to think about this for the future. If you are leaving any business, you're leaving anything to your kids, your spouse, your significant other, a charity, whatever, it needs to be set up correctly. It needs to be set up. If you passing this business on, I have a business for each one of my kids, for each one of these two. I had 4 kids total. My other son passed in 20. And then I have my stepdaughter. But these two right here, the ones that I birthed, I already have a business for each one of them that they work in every day right alongside me. In fact, I'm to the point where both of them, I don't hardly touch either one. I don't hardly touch either one because I got it set up correctly. I have a will. Please get your will. Please get your will. Get your will, get your documents in place for 24. Start it off right. Get your business bank accounts, get your LLC, get you a will, get you a durable power of attorney, get you a durable health, the health one about if you was in a coma, what would you want them to do? If you was on life support, do you want to be on life support? Do you not want to be on life support? Who can make that call for you to turn off life support? Do you want to be resuscitated? Listen, I can't tell y'all how many times I see files or I see some mess. Like, I'll have people that want to try to refinance their mama house, or they want to take over the mama house. Mama died. Maybe she don't have a husband, or the husband is incapacitated mentally or whatever, or there's more than one child that should be an heir, and they ain't nobody said nothing about who's supposed to get what, who's supposed to do what. You know what I'm saying? Get your stuff together. But set up your personal and your business stuff right now. Don't let it go another day. Get your will done. Get your business bank account done. Set your stuff up legitimately. Let's talk about this. You don't need more than one LLC. You don't need it. You need more than one EIN, but you don't need more than one LLC. You could keep you can use the same EIN, really. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have your LLC, ABC Company LLC, and then you can file DBAs. DBAs for creating cakes, DBAs for doing hair, DBAs for this, DBAs for that. You can put them all under one LLC. This don't have to be expensive. This is what I think people think. Oh, well, I got to pay $1,000 set up an LLC. No, you don't. Oh, and I need all these multiple LLCs. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's a lot of information out here on YouTube. There's a lot of information out here on the internet. Figure it out. But all I'm telling you is, please get your stuff in order before you try to make major moves, or before something major comes up that you don't even expect. Because if the Lord called you home today, do you have your documents in place? Do you have do you have it set up for those who are going to keep on living, who keep going on? If this is your year 2024, even 2025, if you making plans to make a major move, to ball out, to level up, make sure you got your paperwork in place. Get your LLC, get your stuff together, and use the business accounts of these cash apps. Don't keep using this personal stuff and then get mad when we tell you that income really don't count. Again, my name is Rhonda Burgess, and I'm a real estate broker and mortgage underwriter here in the Nashville, Tennessee area. If you need help with buying a house, buying or selling a home here in the Nashville area, we'll be glad to help you. Our contact information is in the description below. Thank you, and as always, have a blessed day.